So, will we ever manage to fix the crime? Will we be able to finish Murmansk? What about the farming? What's happening with this republic? Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of World Building Series. And yeah, you heard in the intro, first things first, we need to appease the gods of, well, Denmark. We need to go and not to be annoying and not to work at night. So we're gonna go and read the messages while we are not doing anything. We have too many criminals in, really, this building. Okay, is that a crime spree happening in the Chibovo? Let's check it out. Chibovo police is working fine. We have some crimes being reported. We have four cars. Does the city hall of Chibovo have anything to say? Criminality? No, we don't have anything to report here. We have a couple of overlays. We can see serious crimes reported. Let's see. Crimes not patrolled this year. No. Crimes are happening, but our police is addressing them. You see Blinky Blink happening over here again. We're gonna have to address that. This part of the city is experiencing a little bit of a Blinky Blink. Is our substation over here online? Indeed it is, and yet... seriously. It's not covering everything. Doesn't matter. Not working at night. Still not working. I still count it not working. Building on fire, we don't care. Financially, we're doing fine. I think we should go and address the car factory issues. Regarding this is quite interesting. Why are we still experiencing this issue? For example, we have this electric substation being fired or worked all the way until, okay, night work. So let's not be on the Copti sides here, but this is something that we need to do. We need to investigate at night when this is happening. We're gonna go for overlays, and you guys should know about this yourself. If not, I'm still getting used to it, so don't be fearful. You can see here with this filter that voltage and wattage are on and off, so that means we have a supply issue. If we go to underground, we should have the power line overview. They should be changing colors as well. As you can see here, they are green and then they are not. Do we have any problems over here? Oh no, the day is out. Darn. Day is out. The sun is out and we can't do it now. Okay, I'm gonna have to play with that a little bit later. We're gonna see what we can do with that. Maybe it's gonna be on a time lapse. We'll see. Who knows? You never know with these things. Unemployment is still way too low than I would like it to, and Oolykee has a big bucket of hot, boiling, not really boiling, it's smoking coffee. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a time lapse with this, but first, dude, is there anything we wanna follow up on? 69, 69 is the happiness of our people, and then we're gonna go for Chiboso to Veltirovsk, and we're gonna have 82% average productivity. This is one of the highest ones we ever had, so looks like crime-wise we're doing great. Our police stations have over 80% chance of solving crimes. This is something to pay attention to. I will be increasing the number of cars in these police stations. I think we have currently overkill of police stations. I think it was just the backlog of one police station that was causing this, but 3 police stations, hey ho. Actually, you know what we can do? Here we go. Something for you guys who don't usually play with this. I'm gonna go and half the people working in police stations. I'm gonna put them to 15 out of 30. We have enough cars for now. I'm gonna leave it. Crime is doing great, but this is our leverage against the crime. We can just increase the number of workers working in police stations in order to solve the crimes. So we'll see how that's gonna work. This is gonna free up enormous amount, let's call it enormous amount of people, but some people from working central police station. It's always the busiest one, so I will leave it alone. I will leave it fully staffed. It can work like this. And we're gonna go and address some other issues that we are supposed to be addressing. You can see here that we have quite few of these buildings finished. I'm gonna have to, as every new city is is being constructed, I will have to manage the number of workers working in individual buildings. All of this looks fine. Are we missing something for our people? Oceanium. Oh, Oolykee did not connect this. Okay. Oh wait, he did. Oh, he did all the way. Okay, we just need to finish these projects. Sports hall. We have cultural center, that will be Oceanium. We have a couple of buildings that are just about to be finished. That's great. So we can start populating. I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be done now. It is November. The winter is starting. We have our nuclear heating plant. Do you have nuclear fuel? We will be initially buying nuclear fuel, but we will be reprocessing this nuclear fuel as well. So let's purchase this nuclear fuel so it can operate. Building without drinking water, no engineers or workers, building without power supply. Okay, so we don't have power supply coming here. I think this is one of the big issues. Water over here. Do you have access to construction? It does, so that just means that our construction is still working on it, that we are really busy with construction-wise. You can see here that we have quite few of these bad boys still working on these projects, so I think I'm gonna have to address the issues. What do we have here? You're missing mechanical components. Okay, let's see why is that. Do you have mechanical components assigned here? Mechanical components, here we go. It's in this warehouse. Yes, they're getting it directly from the manufacturer, and we do have 54 tons of mechanical components ready to be used. So mechanical components are not an issue. It could be the issue of delivery. We have only 3 vehicles delivering this, so I'm gonna assume that that is so. Electrical components. Yeah, we have a lot of high-tech buildings being constructed, so it's just them being too busy. I will give them... You know what, let's do this. I think previously we have now all the cars we wanted here for our distribution, for our... Wow, how does it look? It looks nice. I think it's a little bit too wooden and too dirty. Look at the wheels on the cars, on the trucks. They're muddy. That's interesting. What is this? This is the... Why it doesn't tell me what it is? I mean, like, I know what it is, but like, why... this is just different colors. Okay. So I'm gonna need a couple of these cover hull vehicles. I'm gonna go and produce them now. Well, we are producing 8 of them. I will order more. Can I just click on something? Or do I have to go here? Okay, let's go here. Let's go for smaller ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 5 of them. Do we have random colors? Build with random color? Yeah, just randomize the color. That's it. Oolykee is gonna go on a time lapse now. We're gonna go 5-ish minutes. Let's go with 5 minutes and come back here. Right, bada boom, bada bim, here we go. What I decided to do is get some prison buses and start employing our prison population. Maybe I should have done it way earlier, but hey ho, who knew, right? Right. Now let's go and double check our police stations. So I can see the central one is getting a little bit more work, but they're done with all the serious crimes and they're 80% and more in order to solve them, so I'm pretty fine with that. 90% to solve on these ones. I mean, we have less detectives in all of these police stations on the outskirts of the city, but it's still all manageable, so I'm pretty happy with that. The central one with the not the highest amount of detectives and police staff, I think it's currently manageable, but this is something I need to pay attention to. Our productivity is 82%, it's still the same. 69 69 is still the happiness, and then we have the 4 buildings. So we have 7% over here, 8% here, so this one is higher by 1%, and then this was supposed to be 7799, and we have 9% here and 8% here. So this one has one lower, this one is one higher, and these are the same as they should be. All in all, I started I started building another police station over here that I want to be addressed as soon as possible. I will do this, I will put this to 0. Because I don't want them having all these workers. Let's see. I could have put them to 5. Okay, for the future I'm putting them to 5 because this bus is returning workers back. That's fine, that's fine. Heating plant is working. That should be all fine. Let's real quickly check the messages. There's one big project I'm considering. I would like to hear your input on this. Ambulance has not arrived. Yeah, unfortunately we can't support Murmansk, and we moved some people here, so we're gonna stop doing that now. We still need the electricity. For some reason, I have no idea about this, why this one wasn't assigned automatically, and even though they had only 15. They only have 15 construction. Maybe it was stopped. I didn't check if construction was suspended. I don't think it was, but they didn't address this. They didn't address this construction here. I manually assigned them all to this and this. Looks like this one can be constructed as well, and it's automatically already assigned. Weird. Rest of them weren't assigned automatically, but now they are. The only thing I need to manage is the constructions over here. Usually I'm gonna assign 2 per construction office. You can see here this one is not as high priority, and 2 of them per this construction office. That's fine. This should be managing our workforce. This setup, CO2, the term coined by Mr. Frankie Berlin, the CO2 construction office setup 2 for Oolykee. That would be all of these construction offices, 9 of them, 9 of them. But all of these construction offices they should be more productive than the other ones. I mean, less wasteful, let's put it that way. It kind of makes me warm around my heart when we're not wasteful. Okay, the big projects, the big thing. I started constructing as a priority additional connection to the electricity grid all over Chibovo, so we're gonna have the grid connections all over the city just in case we're gonna grow the city. I still think this is too densely populated. I think we're gonna have, we have an issue with 21s living with their parents, but hey ho, I don't mind this. We need hundreds of them, if not 1,000 of them, and then we can populate Murmansk because they're gonna just flock there. Too densely populated. I don't like this. I like how I mean, it looks clean, but not the biggest fan of this 4x4 enormous amounts of population. How much is that? Like 16 times 16 squared. How much is 16 squared? 360 something? 16 times 16, 160, 200. 15 squared is 225, right? And then it would be... Anyway, just under 3,000 people, right? Actually, I could have checked it here. 2,879. I don't know how much is 16 squared. That's how bad Oolykee is in math. At least it's 16 squared. I know 15 squared is 225, and then 16 times 16 would be 100. Wow, am I proving myself to this? No, I'm gonna skip it. 100%. Right, cases are being resolved, 10% limitations, that's great. Trials are almost done, so judicial system is working. Electricity, I put it as a priority as well here to finish this. Oh darn. This is one of the big problems, I think, with with this game is when they start going to a construction site or work, where they work, the workers from the city, and then they cause a drop into workers in the stations, and then that's when your heating plant stops working. Okay, the elephant in the room. I'm thinking about a new steel mill here close to Chibovo. I don't have to build it. The biggest problem I have is people supply to this steel mill. At least that's how I see it. We only have currently working 18 people working here, and the steel storage is empty. So there's not enough people working here. I think it's not even the people. I think it's the storage itself. Like, yes, people, but storage itself, because we had a lot of empty construction. We had a lot of times we did not have... Please don't turn right, please don't turn right. Okay, he didn't turn right, so what I'm gonna do now is upgrade this to asphalt, and this is gonna cause problems with steel supply from the distribution office, and that's hopefully it's gonna resolve our issues. Anyway, they're gonna be finishing this. Road construction office should be finishing this shortly. We had traffic issues here because of this. Guys, when you're making your construction offices, this road here has to be longer. Eventually you're gonna reach, like, it needs to be this, at least this. Hopefully this mistake won't be made over here, because we have long roads that hopefully should be working fine here. So I'm just gonna go and asphalt. Do we need to asphalt this? No, this does not need to be asphalted. Here we go. There we go. So there we go, that's done. What is this? This is technical services, they're working. One last check over here. 2, 2, and 1. Perfect. We can assign a new one. New construction, sports hall. Why the hell not? Number 3, right? Number 3, move it here because we always have messages. There we go. Put it to higher priority. Okay, we have a couple of messages. This is night. I'm gonna speed through the night. Too many criminals, that's fine. Fire extinguished. Too many criminals. Heating. Whoa. That's Murmansk. Okay, heating problem. Building on fire. No one cares. Too many criminals. Okay, let's go with this. Unpause. That's it. Okay, so let's see if we can get some metric on criminality again. Reported crimes 209. We're dropping. Let's go for this year. Reported crimes. Well, crimes are being reported, so that's normal. Especially with higher criminality, but I think it's gonna slowly drop down. Minor crimes doesn't matter, does not matter. Police did not come to the crime scene. There we go. We had few of them there, but I decided to address this. So we started on this small police station over here. I wish we can finish this as soon as possible, so we can have the police investigating all the crimes. So this 45 crimes not investigated this year to be 0. So I wanted this resolved. And then we have police did not investigate the crime. They're all 0. Since we put everything here, it's all 0. So no new crimes are not being investigated, and court did not issue the verdict. 0. You can see here how it's dropped off all the way in the bottom. It dropped off, it's flat, it's 0. So we are investigating all the crimes. We are investigating all the reported crimes. There's a couple of crimes not being investigated that are reported. That's because we don't have coverage. I think I probably missed some of them. I'm gonna go here and 3 kilometers. Here we go. For example, there were 2 crimes reported here and not investigated. City Hall, who knew? That's Chibovo. Chib, why do we have crime in your City Hall? Crime in your City Hall, that needs to be addressed. I noticed in the last episode that connection between these 2 parts of the city is really bad, so I'm gonna have to connect it somehow in between here, so everything is better covered. So we have, let's say, police station here. You can see here that it's not covering anything. Is the road done? Road is done. The road is done, it's still not covering. So these two need to be connected better. I thought that this is gonna be nice, but looks like this setup that we have, it's not efficient. It looks decent, but not efficient. So we need to make a connection between this upper part and the lower part. We can go with, let's say, mud road first, just to see how it's gonna look like. Sure, why the hell not? Let's go like this. F2. Really? That's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's do it like this. Maybe. Why the hell not? Okay, let's try. Let's do it like this. From this side, if you start a little bit and do it, let's say, like this, and then connect it to this side, it's gonna be nice bent. You can even make it bigger like this. And let's see now the police station. How is it covering? It's covering everything. Okay, at least this part is going to be covered. And the last thing we're missing here is the police station around here. I think we're going to need it because of this, what we're building here. So police station somewhere around here would be, I think, nice addition. So let's go for a small police station. Let's go different one. So these are what I was looking at. These are the smallest one we have, only 5 police officers. We have 1 here. Okay, this is integrated into the building. We have 5 over here, and this one. I built this one already, so let's go for this small one over here. I will be putting a little bit more space, connecting it with the mud roads, and insisting that this has a priority. So we're gonna go for construction, groundwork, and footpaths straight away. Boom, assign it, and I'm gonna connect the footpaths. Oh, do I have to? No, I don't. Sorry. No, I don't have to connect the footpaths because they can walk here. Police from here. So from here they can walk. That should not be the problem. They can walk from here to here, and it's not gonna be like even workers working here. I'm gonna put this to a minimal, like 5 people, locals to work here. I'm pretty sure they're needed in the heating plant and elsewhere, but they can scare up 5 additional people to work on this side. So this is gonna be covered with everything. It's gonna be covered with electricity, should be. If not electricity is here, so it should be covered with electricity. And yeah, elephant in the room, steel mill. New steel mill, will we do it? I don't know. Yes, no, I don't know. But we're gonna have coal storage over here. We're gonna have iron storage over here, because this processed iron has to go somewhere. If we decide to go for a steel mill, we can. If we don't decide to go for a steel mill, we can just utilize this new railroad that we put in place over here. I don't even know. I didn't get any notifications for rails or trains waiting for too long, so I'm not gonna address that. I think I need to, yeah, I think I'm gonna need to address this. Okay, let's do it now. We have a few minutes left, so. Okay, all of this looks like it's finished. So, we have, let's go from the end. We have 2 unloading facilities here for gravel, that's fine. 1 unloading facility for coal, that's fine. They're totally separated from everything else. Here, let's start from the end. This needs to go in this direction. I think I'm gonna have to pause this, not to cause confusion with the trains. And then we have this. This is the intersection where they can split into 2 different locations. 2 of them are going for gravel delivery, 1 of them for coal delivery. And if this is gonna be coal delivery for the steel mill, I think 1 other train should be fine here. I don't have to do anything too drastic over here. So let's go and build these. And here we're gonna have to have another intersection. So this is a new intersection. Do I treat all of it as intersection? Yes, we can. And then we can go in this direction. So this is an interesting part. What did I do here? Yes, so this is no longer. This is gonna be in opposite direction. I think this can be even like a waiting delivery system for this storage. Steel is again low. We need to do better job with delivering steel, but we're gonna address that later. We have right hand side going in this direction, left hand side going in this direction, and then continuing from here we need another 2-way. No, not 2-way, this is, I don't even know how to call this. Okay, this is nothing. This is right click. No, it doesn't remove any signs. This is nothing. It's not even an intersection. It's just construction for construction purposes. I can leave it like this. It's not a problem. And then this is an intersection. So we have a chain semaphores here. The problem is gonna be over here. This is not well integrated. This part here. I did not construct. Oh, I did. Okay, it's constructed here, so this is gonna be fine. Okay, let's continue from this gas station. Again, continuing on, dual directional. There we go. Again, this intersection means nothing because these semaphores are going to be preventing them to go anywhere. It might slow down the traffic, but not significantly. We'll see how it goes. From here, here, all the way here. Okay, now this is where the complicated part comes in. Let's try to talk about this and let me do the best I can. So let's go one by one. We have these gravel delivery trains. They're coming into the intersection, and the only way they can go to the right hand side is through here. That's fine. This needs to be considered an intersection in the opposite direction, and all of this is going to be considered one big intersection. From the gravel side, this orange line here, it looks fine. It just needs to go there, and in the opposite direction it's going to be problem for trains. But this is the only when this is busy it's going to be a problem. But even when they start loading, it's going to be fine. As soon as one train comes in, because we only have 2 trains, it's going to be fine. This is not going to cause any issues. On the right hand side, going in here, that's fine. On the opposite side, trains need to go in 2 directions. One of them the orange gravel, the other one is purple towards the rest of the train system. This looks fine entering here, and then from here we need to resolve the same thing. We need entrance on the right hand side, so we're gonna put the chain semaphores over here, not a dual, only one way. And here this one needs to be cleared as soon as possible. There we go. And then we just have to make sure that the rest of the system over here is functioning as intended. I will go all the way from here, so I'm gonna implement chain semaphores here to the right and normal in this direction. There we go. And this needs to be appropriately put like this, and here is gonna be chain semaphore. And then we're gonna go for normal these semaphores everywhere. Bear in mind that this left-hand side orange one is from the construction office, so it's not important, but just to separate everything, I can put several of these segments, so it's gonna be nicely colored. Oh, my bad. There we go. In this direction, in this direction. There we go, and this is the entrance to this area. So there we go. This is an intersection, obviously. This is an intersection, but only for construction purposes. And at the moment, I don't see a need for this to be connected at the moment, but we might need it elsewhere. So we'll see how that works out. All of this, it should work out. Again, always have the chain 1 into the intersection, because chain 1 says enter this. So the normal semaphore says enter this area if it's free. The chain 1 says enter this area if the next one is free. So you can go for 2 segments at the same time. Need to be clear for them to clear the intersection. Why is that? Because if you put a normal semaphore here, the train will just enter the intersection and block it if it doesn't have a clear way out. So that's why the chain semaphores need to be here. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it paused. I think we did amazing progress. I think the Zubr here, I tried to copy paste the normal Zubr with a Z with a dot above it, what that like Polish do, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't copy paste it, the game doesn't support it, so that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.